Even this blanket.
Yeah, we're weaving a blanket. We're weaving
The
a
quilt.
connection.
The
Yes.
abundance quilt.
Yes. Hi, Cynthia. You just
Hello.
caught us talking.
Hola.
Hi. So welcome. We're just here to talk about our September
Yeah.
and our September, meaning not just mine and Cynthia's, but our September within this group, Empowering Wellness at Home.
Yes. I'm excited. It's been a crazy summer. And so it just feels good to, after our full moon intention, it feels like are shedding and things are coming to light and things are becoming more clear to me. And now I'm getting excited about fall
Yeah,
and new projects. And this time, really working on these new projects that
yeah.
were we were pushed back in our time frame or whatever. Or
Someday we'll tell the story of all the things that we've done, but it's not for today. But we've been working hard, even if we hadn't been as present as we would like to be
I
within
think
the
everybody's been taking a little
yeah.
bit of a break though. So I mean,
But
from groups and on social media as
yeah,
much. Yeah.
but so we decided this year or this September to start off September, which for me personally is a time when I just usually set goals and I feel maybe it's like a panic or an energy of like, I got to get things going, whether it's health or whether it's, any number of things. But this year we've decided to focus on abundance, which it's funny because Cynthia found those bills, all that money last time, and that's in the
Still have
picture.
it. Yeah. I know it was a cute picture.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked it.
Well, and we do talk about abundance a lot. And if you go back and look at either my videos or her videos and the videos that we did together, depending on if you belong to our YouTube channels, we talk about abundance a lot.
Mhm.
But we have gained a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge since those videos, and we've been putting a lot of them to use and to practice. And so, you know, now it's more fun because we actually have, you know, reaped the benefits of a lot of the hard work.
Yeah, and I think what we're our intention, and this is just more of like a stated intention, um, for the September and our working on our abundance goals. First, with the definition for me of abundance, which is it's not just money in the bank, which is nice. I'll take some money in the bank. Yes, thank you, please. But more about just that feeling of fulfillment in many different areas of your life and going with the flow, you know?
It's like
So it's,
surfing.
yeah, surfing. Exactly. It's a great metaphor.
Mhm. Yep.
Going with the flow and being open to receive. So Cynthia, I asked her, not because she's my not because I'm a boss because we're equal partners, but because I love the way that Cynthia does intentions and visualizations. And it's really, I think it's probably her, it's just something I love that she does. So I asked her to do some visualizations, and she's going to really focus on that this month. Um, in the group, and they're going to be focused on our intentions and um for abundance, or in whatever form that looks like to you. An abundant life could just be more time, sitting at your house and enjoying your family, as opposed to just like having to work so much, or
Mhm.
and finding ways that are to create income that are less stressful, or just even doing spending more time at your work, but feeling better about it, so it doesn't, it's not like a set thing, but it's going to be up to you to decide and decide what that looks like.
and we have to allow space and be open for it to receive it too. So I mean that's huge. So like abundance could be anything. It could be like, you know, you were craving a Reese cup and you want a Reese's cup because it's something that you used to eat when you were a kid all the time, and that right there, just taking a bite of the Reese cup, that's an abundance. It could be, like you said, anything in your life,
Hmm.
anything. And a lot of us have a lot of abundance compared to other people. There's always someone, so there's always something to be thankful for, and abundance is everywhere, even for those who don't have hardly anything. there's
Yeah,
uh,
and
there's abundance of air.
one
Well,
of the things I was thinking or reminded of, I have known people on both ends of the spectrum. I've known people who have like almost nothing, like in the bank, and not no clear income, and like maybe and not even necessarily like, because people say, oh, they must have like a trust fund or something. No, just like kind of regular people who decided that they were not going to let the dictates of society just tell them what
like
they
me.
and traveled the world. Like I know this
Oh,
woman who's
yeah.
traveled the world, and she does it in an affordable way. She's just a normal person. She is a massage therapist, but she that was her priority, and so she's had all these wonderful experiences, and now she's met a wonderful partner through that. I've also known people who do have like everything in the book: mansion, cars, whatever, all the things, jewelry, and maybe don't feel satisfied or fulfilled by them. So it's not about a number, it's not about a set number, it's about having feelings of fulfillment, balance,
And
love,
what are your values?
what
And
values.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and that's where it really plays into, because whatever your values are what is most important to you, then
Mm.
that is probably where. But like you were saying, like abundance, I always we can go on and on and on, and we will continue to talk about abundance and the perception of abundance and the different types of abundance all through the videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
So
a wide range.
I will be focusing more on doing some tapping and what I'm going to call it, somatic meditation and clearing. So we're going to work more on what are some of the beliefs that are holding us back than to feeling, in either having the power to manifest, having the power to visualize, whether it's personal perceptions or things that we have created for ourselves, or things within our family or our community that we're just kind of taking in and not questioning, and we're ready to release all of that so that we can have that whatever life it is, whatever kind of life it is, that we are ready to harvest. And actually I kept saying in my mind, harvest, harvest. Well, September 29th is the harvest moon. So I swear to you, I've been saying harvest. It just has been in my mind, this idea of harvesting. And because this is a time, especially where I live in the northeast of New York, it's 90 degrees today. It's still very heated summer, but we're about to come upon my most favorite time of the year, which is fall, where you have any number of wonderful delights to partake in, and it's all the harvest of the year. And I'm actually sitting on a farm right now in this office, and you know there's such a connection to the land, and I think it's very wonderful. I think it's
Yeah,
exciting.
it's like, well, I mean, I have horses like literally across the street. If I just walk out my front door, there's horses and a donkey and a rooster and deer everywhere. And I mean, we've got bears coming now. And yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm a chronic abundancer. Like I am addicted to looking at the the bright side. So I'm always thinking that everything is abundant. I'll look and say, "Oh, I'm so lucky that I'm surrounded by farms." So yeah, it's a good practice to get into.
Well, one of my favorite things to listen to if I'm feeling like a little bit down is everything is working out for me.
Mhm.
And which if you don't know is a wonderful kind of like message quote from now tell me her name from you know who she is. I'm gonna find her name because and some people are probably laughing at me that I don't remember it from off the top of my head. But
I like this girl is on fire.
well, this
Uh,
is everything
I have a million
Abraham.
songs.
This is Abraham Hicks. Everything is always working out for me.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And it's a good one, and it's a great
Yeah.
one to listen to. So we are going to be,
I'm
you know,
just laughing because I used to get CDs with Abraham Hicks on it, and all I did was listen to CDs. I didn't even know there was no internet or anything. And I listened to like, I think I listened to a million
that's so
Abraham
funny.
Hicks CDs back in the early, it's so funny that I
Early
had the
aughts
stacks
or
of
aughts.
CDs. Yeah, anyways, it brought back memories when you were saying that.
Yeah. Well, I think that we want, so now what we want is for all of us to feel that kind of flow that she talks about. That is,
And
you don't
keeping
have to be perfect. Yeah, you
the
keep your
channel open.
channel open, your vortex, everything open, and you're willing to receive. And
Yeah.
what that means and what you do receive is up to you, is up to what's meant for you in divine timing, but we're going to be helping you on that journey.
And the exercises and the tips we show, like I mentioned in one of the videos, it's like a recipe. It's like a recipe that's been passed down in your family. It can be, you can add and subtract and put things in different ways and put different amounts of what you want, and it's your recipe. It's what you want it to be that works perfect for you, whatever mix it is. So whatever we share, we're not telling you to do something or telling you to do it in any particular order. And if we do want you to do it in order, we will mention it. But this is for you to play with and to experiment with and to be consistent with. Like you have to be a little consistent for you to see any results, even if it's just a week.
Mhm.
I mean, you can see results really soon if you, even if it's a week, even sometimes it's even just a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, I think the idea of being observant is really important, meaning that you can. I think one idea is if you're like me and sometimes your memory isn't the best, write something down, and because sometimes I've written things down and I kind of forgot about them, and lo and behold, many moons later, I come across that thing I wrote down, and everything I wanted or everything I visualized was magically already there. It happened, so
Or
it
if
can
you
be
don't have a
frustrating.
pen or
Hmm.
a piece of paper or a pen, email yourself or text yourself. I do that a lot. Well, I mean, or you could talk, you can send yourself a voice memo, but you want to get it
Yeah.
out in a visceral way. So everything that we're talking about is it's a dimensional thing. Like it's a visceral
Mhm.
thing. And it's like I said earlier when we first started the video, it's a quilt that we're making. We're making
Yes.
an abundance quilt. So like everything is interconnected and healing and love and light and energy and support and security.
Absolutely. And yeah, so it kind of reminds me, if you don't know what somatic healing is or about, it's about specifically what you just said about it's kind of healing or just getting to hitting different all the different parts of you, not just the verbal or visual, it's all of the senses and the body senses that we have.
Just
And
like when we get an MRI,
yes, exactly.
it's like we're not, you don't want to just the skeleton, you want all of the dimensions and the different layers of the human
Yes.
body. And this is more like a what is it, MRI? Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
a
about healing.
CAT scan and
So
an MRI.
we're going to be releasing those blocks that we have in not just up here, not just in here, not just in here, but the whole body and the aura and the mental body and emotional, physical, everything. So we're going to just be, releasing, moving, opening up, adding some flow.
And
And
working with the resistance.
yes, exactly. Well, do you have anything else that you want to add to this, Cynthia?
I know we're probably going over, so no. But we're excited and we've got so much more to do and so much. I'm excited.
Yay. I'm
I mean,
excited
I'm
too.
really genuinely excited.
I'm really genuinely excited too, Cynthia.
I'm just thinking of like the times I've said it before, but I mean, like this time I feel it in a visceral, like really visceral,
Well,
like we're just talking about.
yeah, we're creating it. So it's the
Yeah.
time, divine timing.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone's doing well, having a wonderful day, and come back to the space. I think I know that Cynthia is going to have a wonderful visualization very soon for you. And then if you look back at the end of the week, we'll have something too from me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we wanted a variety. So,
Mm.
anyways, we want a variety for you and we want a variety for us. So, yeah, it's a
We love
win-win.
you guys
Well, we love you guys and
and have a
everybody.
great everything. Have a great everything.
Have a great every day. Stay in the flow, stay in the middle.
Yes. Bye.
And bye. See you later. Ciao.